happy Manga Monday. Today I'm going to be talking about Embrace the Sky and Sleep. This one is portrayed as a psychological, a yaoi, which is boy love, a school life, and a drama. Trigger warnings for people that there is suicide, there is a lot of sexual scenes, there is forced sexual assault or forced sexual acts that other kids make another child do. So I want to throw that out there now, just so if any of those trigger warnings are too much for you to handle, then you can just skip this video and, check out another video of mine and see if you can find something that you would like. I do want to add that when the twin is younger and he is forced to perform sexual acts on himself because he's being forced to by a group of other children, you don't necessarily see him doing anything, but you, if I recall correctly, you just see the backs of the other children that are circling around him and them telling him what to do. So you know what he's doing because of what all the bullies are telling him to do, but you don't see what he is doing. The other downfall for this one is that it is complete but incomplete. So what that means is the author did 9 chapters and then decided that they didn't like it or didn't want to finish it, so they dropped it. Now, I do think this could have had potential, but there are some parts in it that are rather strange. Oddly enough, our main male character is this guy. Not because he's nerdy and has glasses, like that's not it, but he's our main male character, or he's the one that we begin the story with. But most of the story is actually portrayed, or you're following this blonde dude. All right, so he's like the main character you start with, but this blonde dude is the one that you follow most of the time. Now, the guy with glasses goes to the top of his school building that has been closed off. Now, the reason why this part of the roof has been closed off is because a kid committed suicide there a couple years ago. You come to find out that the blonde kid actually had a twin, and his twin committed suicide jumping off the roof. The psychological part of this is that, at least that I am assuming is the psychological part, is that the twin sees and hears his twin brother that has died. And I'm not sure if that's the trauma from watching his twin brother commit suicide, or if they are still linked, or if this is like some weird delusion or PTSD, and you'll never find out because the story is going to remain unfinished unless somehow the author picks it back up again. All right, so you have the alive twin that is still seeing and hearing his brother, and then for a couple chapters you actually get the twin who died. You get his perspective of what led up to him committing suicide. Now, because this could be a possible trigger warning, I am going to state now, even though it might be considered a spoiler, that the twin who committed suicide, part of the reason why he committed suicide was because he was sexually attracted to his twin. And he admitted it to his brother. Like, his brother came home and saw his brother, the twin who committed suicide, saw him having like a 3-way and freaked out, started puking all over the place, and just, he wasn't having it, right? And I guess that would be something that would be really shocking to see if you have no experience in that department. Like, if you haven't seen anything and you just walk in and that's like the first sexual thing you ever see, like that could be pretty extreme, and not knowing that your brother was doing those things. So he didn't take it well, and he definitely said some not very nice things to his twin, who is gay. He comes back to the house after cooling down, like he's going to grab some things and he's gonna leave and probably stay at a friend's house. His twin confronts him and tells him, like, I know I'm messed up in the head. I don't know why I'm like this. I don't know why I feel like this, why I think like this. I don't understand. And I would just be better off not being here. I do not recommend this manga on the premise that it is not complete. You don't get anything from it. Like, you get a little tidbit of a story, but now you're going to be sitting here like me being like, well, what happened? And be curious for the rest of your life until your dying breath, being like, what happened to the twin? Ugh. Thank you for watching. If you have any recommendations, please leave them in the comments below, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone.